Here we go. So I've put my dollar in, and if I am successful, I will come out with $218.74. A very big if, but we'll find out soon enough what the result is. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another video. I am the $1 Parlay Guy, here today to break down UFC 286 with the most absurd picks for a $1 parlay. Similar to UFC 285, we are going to start from the prelims. We're not going to do the early prelims. So we've got 9 fights to go through. Let's get into it. First up, we've got Mohamed Mokaev versus Jafel Filio. Now let's just get one thing straight. I'm never betting against Mokaev. He's not losing this week. Also, Filio looks like he just got out of bed and put some gloves on. So I'm going with Mohamed Mokaev. Next up, we've got Sam Patterson versus Yanal Ashmoz. And I don't know who's in charge of updating the information on UFC.com, but I'm recording this on the Wednesday of UFC 286. Patterson is wearing unbranded shows a record of 1-0 when this is his 13th pro MMA fight. Ashmoz has no photo and literally no stats. Now it's gonna come down to who I feel more sorry for, and I think Ashmoz gets that one. We're gonna go with Yanal Ashmoz. Next up, we've got Chris Duncan versus Omar Morales, and man, Omar looks like he's about to f somebody up, and Chris Duncan looks like he just realized he's about to get f***ed up. I'm going to back Omar Morales on this one. Next up, we've got Jack Tank Shaw moving up to featherweight after he got ejected from the bantamweight division by Ricky Simone.
Significant strikes thus far. Oh, and he got It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
He's got something to prove here, so I'm going to back Jack Shaw on this one. Opening up our main card, we've got Marvin Vettori versus Roman Dolidze. Roman Dolidze is a scary man. I'm not prepared to bet against that guy. I'm going to back Roman Dolidze on this one. Next up, we've got Jennifer Maia versus Casey O'Neill. Casey O'Neill is coming back from injury after she last fought back in February of last year. What I love about Casey is she is Scottish and sounds Scottish. She's also lived in Thailand. Currently she's living in Vegas, but she's still repping Australia because it's the best place in the world, even though our entire wildlife wants to kill you. I'm going to back Casey O'Neill on this one. Next up, we've got Gunnar Nelson versus Brian Barberena. Here we have a guy who looks like he's trying to be a Viking in Brian Barberena against a guy who's actually of Nordic descent in Gunnar Nelson. Gonna have to go with the real Viking here and back Gunnar Nelson on this one. Next up, we've got Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. With this one, I'm gonna have to back the guy man enough to call out the legend himself.
Hezbollah, you think I will work what I do all my life in the UFC? If you want a money fight, you fight with me, bro.
I'm going with Rafael Fiziev on this one. And finally, we've got our main event between Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman. They're fighting for the third time. They've got one win each. I really struggled to pick which one to go with, so we're going to go back to the wheel of names on this one. Here we go, we've got Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman on our wheel. We're going to spin it. There you have it. We are going with the underdog, Leon Edwards, on this one. Here's a recap of my picks. I'm going to go with Mohamed Mokaev, Yanal Ashmoz, Omar Morales, Jack Shaw, Roman Dolidze, Casey O'Neill, Gunnar Nelson, Rafael Fiziev, and finally Leon Edwards. Here we go. So I've put my dollar in, and if I am successful, I will come out with $218.74. A very big if, but we'll find out soon enough what the result is. As always, if you are enjoying the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at OneDollarParlayGuy, where I post the weekly results up there, and also on TikTok, where I post broken down clips from the original YouTube video. I appreciate the support, and as always, keep it real. I'll see you next week.